Got to shout out the sponsor, Profit X, America's #1 sports prediction market, and they just leveled up, guys. They now got parlays, and again, since it's peer-to-peer sports prediction, you're going to find the best odds on the market compared to any of those traditional sports books. And right now, they're offering a brand new user purchase match. Use my promo code Dave and get yourself a 20% match on your first deposit up to $100. That means deposit $500 and get an extra $100 hitting your account right when you sign up. Thank you, Profit X. Start betting smarter. Join Profit X today. The NFL sucks, man. The NFL sucks. It just broke maybe 10 minutes ago that Dre Greenlaw is going to be missing against the Cowboys. His suspension has been upheld after he didn't even bump the referee. He didn't even touch Brad Allen, man. Brad Allen is corrupt. He is a menace to society, and he needs to be stopped. All he does is make wonderfully horrible calls in the favor of NFC East teams throughout his career, man. This is disgusting. It pisses me off. It pisses me off that we're without Dre Greenlaw for doing what a captain should do, sticking up for his guy, Justin Strnad, and I think still sticking up for his guys, Riley Moss and the rest of that defense, after the referees did everything in their power to keep the Denver Broncos from making one of the greatest comebacks in NFL history. But joke's on you. We still did it. Suck it, Brad Allen, dude. This guy sucks. We'll go ahead and watch the video here for just old time's sake. And again, you guys can tell me if you feel like this is worth a 1-game suspension. I feel like this is ridiculous. But anyways, you can see the Broncos celebrating here after Will Lutz makes the game-winning field goal. It's all great. Everybody comes to celebrate. You see Brad Allen is caught right in the middle of the celebration. He's all pissed off about it. What happens? Oh, he shoves Justin Strnad. Justin Strnad was just coming over to celebrate. He shoves. Really horrible at this, and we all hate you, and you suck. I mean, that's pretty much what he was saying. And he throws the flag like a loser, like a soft moron that he is. And I mean, I did not think that there was going to be much legs for this to stand on in an appeal, man. I really didn't. Because when you look at the Brian Branch situation that happened with the Lions, he was touched. The referee was touched, right? No, man. Dre Greenlaw, all he did was shout a little bit. Sticks and stones may break my bones, right? But words will never hurt me. Dude, Brad Allen, you suck, man. And now our challenge against the Dallas Cowboys is going to be much harder, going without by far our best linebacker. So I'll get to a few of your comments and we'll dive into the performances of Alex Singleton and Justin Strnad so far. This will be a shorter stream, so be sure to get your comment in here. Yeah. Did you even think it wouldn't be upheld? Yes, David, because hearing some other people that are in sports media talk about this, NFL media, they thought it was going to have grounds for it to be overturned as well. So again, I understand that you're not a fan of this, but personally, I think what Dre Greenlaw did was the right thing. And these refs suck and they're sensitive and they can't take some criticism. Did you see where James Palmer and Steve Smith went over how D coordinators say they figured him out and how he's predictable? It's a good watch. Who are you talking about? Dre Greenlaw? I'll need to check that out, I guess. But right now, I'm pissed off about this. Thank you, Touchdown Nix. The Broncos were playing against another NFC East team. That's why. No. If the Broncos were playing against another NFC East team, that's why it was upheld. No, that doesn't. No. If you go back to our stream yesterday, Hydra Ammo, this guy, Brad Allen, has had terrible calls that have benefited the Eagles and the Cowboys in the past couple years as well. So this guy was obviously throwing flags out there for the New York Giants. All I'm saying is that Brad Allen loves NFC East teams, and he officiates in a way in which NFC East teams are absolutely favored it in those outcomes. Now, thankfully, we were able to overcome it, but the being upheld, this decision being upheld, doesn't have to do with the fact that it happened with the Giants. No, this guy's just a terrible person, and the NFL doesn't want their referees, I guess, like getting beat up because of the Brian Branch situation. I'm guessing, and so they're making a terrible determination here to uphold this suspension. When again, you see referees get yelled at all the time by coaches. Are they going to suspend Sean Payton for getting in the guy's ear? On that horrible Riley Moss pass interference call, they gave him a flag. Dude, this loser threw a flag at the end of the game like it meant something. Brad Allen. So there are two things that I'm trying to make here. One, Brad Allen sucks, dude. This guy should not be a referee. Like, screw him, man. This guy sucks at what he does. And point number two is that this is a bad suspension, man. This has more to do with Brian Branch shoving a referee than it does Dre Greenlaw getting in the ear of a referee, in my opinion. In my opinion. Yeah. Yeah, it is some bullshit, man. Dre just got to learn and move on. I don't even think he has to learn, man. I just think that this is bad timing, man. When what you saw happen about a week ago or so with the Lions Chiefs, it's just bad timing, man. I will defend Dre Greenlaw with my life on this. That I would have reacted in the same way. And if you wouldn't have reacted in the same way, let your nuts hang for once. That's how I feel about it. Oh, Hydra ammo. Brad Allen probably said this and did everything he could to uphold this, because guess what? We're playing another NFC East team, right? I know, man. This guy was probably lying his ass off. I support Greenlaw. Yeah, we'll have to see, man. Oh, my comment was about Sean Payton. Did you see where James Palmer and Steve Smith went over how D coordinators say they figured out how he's predictable? Yeah, you got to say that in the first comment. It's a good watch. I'll check it out. That's good stuff. But yeah, we need a guy like Greenlaw for the Cowboys game. Yeah, we definitely do, man. Yeah, screw the refs. We need some F the refs coffee. I need it. Go support Brandon Perna. Support the small channels, right? Brandon Perna. So, yeah. Yeah, dude. Brad Allen threw the flag at the end of the game like a woman clutches her pearls. Absolutely. So, when you're trying to take a look at, okay, who do we got? It's Alex Singleton. Oh, my God, dude. So, last week, let's see what his statistics were. He gave up 42 yards on 4 receptions, 5 targets, 44 coverage grade. Only missed 1 tackle. A lot better than, hey, week 3, he had 3 missed tackles. The problem with Alex Singleton is that he's not even in position half the time to get a missed tackle. That's how bad it is. So, yeah. Anyways, we're going to have Alex Singleton. We're going to have to survive him one more week. Hopefully, then it can be the Dre Greenlaw show. But hey, if you want to look at, even if it's not just the coverage grades here from like PFF, because those are obviously pretty subjective. I mean, right now, when you look at his entire career, this has right now been the 3rd worst season that he's ever had in pass coverage. And I think it's the 2nd worst season that he's had in, yeah, 720 snaps. We'll say that, yeah, that's a full-time player. But take a look at this, man. Reception percentage is the highest it's ever been at 87.5. The yards per reception against him is the highest it's ever been at 11.5. That is insane. Every time you complete a pass on Alex Singleton right now, it's going for past a first down. An NFL quarterback rating when targeted of 129.3. Insane. I don't know if he would be starting even on like the New York Jets right now. Something needs to change, but we're going to have to wait another week. Alex Singleton, go ball out. I'll be rooting for you. And Justin Strnad with what might have been the play of the game, getting that interception. on Jackson Dart in the fourth quarter last week. A grade of 83.3 in coverage yesterday. That was great. Or on Sunday. And then if we want to look at, oh my God, dude, man, this guy, he's been worse than I thought in pass coverage too, averaging 14.8 yards per reception. Oh my gosh. What is or encouraging though is that he has not been targeted at all the last 2 weeks. That's great. But man, it has not been great before that either with Justin Strnad. He does have this interception, which is great. And NFL passer rating when targeted this year, about 50 points lower than where Alex Singleton's grade is. Justin Strnad's at a 79.2. So, hey, you'll take that. Whoops. But yeah, this ain't good, guys. Both of their missed tackle percentages are over 10%. They're both averaging over 10 yards a reception this year when targeted. But again, what's really nice, Justin Strnad has only been targeted 8 times right now. Granted, all 8 of them have been completed on him. And right now, Alex Singleton has been targeted not 10 times, not 12 times. He has been targeted 4 times as much as Justin Strnad has, with 32 targets, 28 receptions already against him, man. The Achilles heel of this defense. Yeah, with us going up against not Terrence Ferguson, Jake Ferguson this week, this sucks. This sucks. Our challenge just got even harder going up against the NFL's #1 offense. But some silver linings, some good news. The Cowboys, man, they really only ball out on the road or at home, not on the road. So, yeah, we might get a lesser version of that offense this week at Mile High, but we're still going to have to put up points. This offense is going to have to start playing like it's the fourth quarter and the first quarter. We need some urgency out of this Bo Nix offense. Yeah. But Idramo, yeah, Justin Strnad is a blitzer, not a cover guy, and he's not even a starter. Neither of these guys are starters. So, yeah, I'm here right with you right here. Allen is a piece of shit. Can't take criticism. Wonder how much money he got paid for that flag on Moss and all those other flags, man. He sucks, man. He sucks. So, yeah, they couldn't steal this game away against the Giants. So are they going to try it against the Cowboys? We're going to have to see. But Brad Allen better not be officiating this game. He better not be. So what's the point of having an OC if Sean's calling plays? There's a lot of reason, man. They help with game planning, no doubt, and scouting, self-scouting, and scouting the opponent. But it's not one where, again, you're actually calling plays. But it is a helpful position, just like our defensive coordinators throughout the years, like with Vic Fangio or whatever, calling the defense, just kind of like that. Yeah. So anyways, I'm going to get out of here, guys. I'm pissed off, as you can tell, man. I disagree with this decision 100%. Dre Greenlaw, dude, don't even apologize. Don't even apologize at this point, man. You did the right thing. We got some corrupt refs. We got some corrupt agendas that we're going to have to overcome again this week when we bring in America's team, the Dallas Cowboys. Got to shout out the sponsor of the channel, Profit X, America's #1 sports prediction market, and they just leveled up, guys. They now got parlays, and again, since it's peer-to-peer sports prediction, you're going to find the best odds on the market compared to any of those traditional sports books. And right now, they're offering a brand new user purchase match. Use my promo code Dave and get yourself a 20% match on your first deposit up to $100. That means deposit $500 and get an extra $100 hitting your account right when you sign up. Thank you, Profit X. Start betting smarter. Join Profit X today.